please have a seat. I would suggest you cooperate before the guards throw you onto the floor and beat you quite brutally. No, I'm not joking. These guards do not have a sense of humor, so please, have a seat. My name is Mr. Alberts. I'm here to speak with you about the incident that almost took place. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you think I'm your attorney? Oh, no. You see, what you did falls under a different legal classification. That's right. You don't get an attorney. Yes. Oh, I'm here to talk to you about your punishment. That's right. Due process. Oh, I'm sorry, you are not entitled to that. Not at all. I mean, after all, well, you seem to be under the impression that our president for life is an ordinary president like they have in America. I'm afraid that's definitely not the case. No. And quite frankly, even in America, I don't think you'd get a lot of sympathy from those in charge. Now, something like this. Yes. Well, the guards seem to think this is plastic, but we know better, don't we? Yes, this is actually nylon, or a polymer based on it, rather advanced, no metallic signature. Yes. No metallic signature whatsoever. This is actually made as a novelty item, as a letter opener. But you tried to use it as something else, didn't you? I mean, it was very foolish. Did you really think you could start a revolution just by committing one act of defiance? I mean, what can I say? When you try to sneak something like this past the security guards, I mean, even though the metal detectors won't pick up on it, do you really think our security guards are typical security guards? Like they wouldn't notice someone acting very suspiciously. I mean, it was rather foolish of you to think that you could just walk in and, well, do something unspeakable to our president. Oh no. No, no, no. Well, that's your opinion. A president for life. I mean, after all, do you remember how things were before he came to power? Oh, I see. Yes. Well, I'm not surprised that you would have a very skewed outlook on how life used to be. Oh, you were hoping that this would cause a revolution and that this country would become a democracy just like America. I see. Well, that was your first mistake. I'm sorry to tell you this, since you're clearly going to be disappointed, but America is not and never was a democracy. That's right. Well, in fact, America is a republic. That's the way it's been since its early days. A republic, not a democracy. But in fairness, there are a lot of Americans living in America all their life who genuinely believe it's a democracy. No, that's not accurate at all. Shall we look up the word republic? I mean, we could clarify that right away. Would you like me to? It would be rather easy. So many words. And this is just an abridged pocket dictionary. So many ideas. Something as innocent as this is capable of putting all sorts of ideas into people's heads. After all, it clearly put an idea in your head, did it not? It's very unfortunate. Someone like you clearly has intelligence, a working brain, and yet you genuinely believed that one horrendous act would change things for the better, for the worse. Is that what you wanted? I am curious. Are you an anarchist? You do realize that a state of anarchy is only temporary. It has to end soon after it is begun. It's just not sustainable. Oh, that's not what you are. Well, what you are right now is a prisoner, and that was because of the decision you made, unfortunately. So, here we are. Now, let me just make it very easy on you. You are facing a firing squad. Oh no. No, we we don't have that for you. The crime you're charged with. Yeah. Here's the thing, though. Based on your background, you are someone who has some value. I mean, after all, it's not as though you're a janitor. Absolutely anyone can push a mop around. Let's be realistic. It's not as though you're a transporter. Anyone with a driver's license can be one of those. No, you're someone with a special ability. And quite frankly, we would hate to see it wasted. So, I'm here to offer you a proposition. You could take it, you could deny it. Either way, I personally do not care. I have 6 more prisoners to interview before my day is over. So, it really doesn't matter to me. Actually, 4 prisoners. The other 2, I'm just going to inform them that they're being executed. I don't take any pleasure in doing that, although I'm sure you don't believe that. Let me make it very clear. I don't care whether or not you accept the proposition. I'm just here to deliver it to you. I don't care what you think of me. So, here it is. Because of your skills, you will sign a confession admitting to what you did. You will be found guilty, and you will be sentenced to 20 years in a minimum security prison. Now, the reason why it's a minimum security prison, despite what you tried to do, is because you will be teaching others your skill. You will be doing that for the next 20 years, and you will be monitored. Well, basically, there's going to be a guard in the classroom with you at all times, and if you get out of line, he's going to just shoot you in the head. That's how this works. Do as you're told. Be a good prisoner, and at the end of 20 years, oh no, you're not going to be released back into the public, no. At the end of 20 years, you're going to be sent away to a foreign country under a new name, under a new identity, and you're going to spend the rest of your life there. Whatever you want to do with it, that's up to you. If you're stupid enough to keep plotting against our president for life, you will be dealt with in a severe, painful, and brutal manner. Yes. Yes. The future. You want to know the future? Well, I'll tell you the future. Picture a boot stomping down on a face. That's the future that you're looking at. Now, you can make that future as comfortable as possible. Yes, I know, it's a bit of a odd concept, but you make it as comfortable as possible. I mean, something like this. You shouldn't waste your time with silly ideas like this one. I don't need this to look up the word future. I know what it holds, and so do you. If I were in your shoes, well, I wouldn't be, because I wouldn't do anything that stupid. But for the sake of argument's sake, if I were in your shoes, I'd take the deal. Think about it.